Hey guys, so in today's video, I'll be going over the 4 best business cards you guys should be getting today. These are literally the cards I carry with me all the time. I've done so much research, I'm obsessed with credit cards, and there is a reason why every single card on this list is in my wallet. So hopefully if you guys have any type of business, whether you're a solopreneur or you run a big team, you understand the importance of having business credit cards. I truly think that every entrepreneur, if you're not actually rotating through different cards and taking advantage of getting all these points, you're missing out on so much money. And who doesn't love free travel, free cash back, as well as tons of other perks? So these are my favorite cards. They're the best in my opinion in terms of all the perks and rewards you get. Not only that, but they're also running a bunch of huge sign-on bonuses right now. So if you guys use my links down below, you can take advantage of those. You can also read the full reviews on the articles down below as well. So let's get started with the first card. And that is the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card. It's definitely not the sexiest card out there. It's made of plastic, but the rewards on this card are really, really good. So right now, if you sign up using the link down below, you'll get 90,000 bonus points once you spend $6,000 or more in the first 3 months. So those 90,000 points, they're worth $900 of straight cash, or if you actually redeem them for travel, those can be worth as high as $5,000, $6,000. Now, the reason why this, I think, is one of the best cards that anyone should get is that it's a great everyday card. The biggest selling point is just how easy this card is to use because you get a flat 1.5% cash back on every single purchase you make with this card. A lot of the other cards we're talking about in this video, they have these different categories where you get higher percentages, but for everyday purchases that don't fall into many of these categories, this card is better. Another thing I really like about it is that there's no annual fee. So some of the other premium cards, while the cashback can be higher in some certain categories, they generally have annual fees of at least $300 to $670 per year. And so this card, it literally costs you guys $0 to own. You guys can hold on to it forever without worrying about those annual fees. If you guys click apply now on this page, it'll take you to this landing page where you guys can learn a lot more about the card. You can even compare it with other Chase business cards out there. But yeah, take it from me, this is my favorite card. This is my most used card of the bunch. And yeah, not only do you get that 1.5% flat cash back on everything, right now they are running a promo where you get 5% cash back when you use this card for Lyft rides from now until March 2025. Like most other cards, this card does come with a ton of travel and purchase protection. We have the car rental collision damage waiver. We have travel and emergency assistance services, purchase protection, as well as extended warranty protection. Really, you guys shouldn't be making any purchases for your business on any type of debit card because debit cards are so much less safe and secure, and you're basically giving up all these protections that you get with a credit card. Now, Chase points, they are super powerful. You can do a lot with them. I always tell people, if you are a points beginner, then Chase Ultimate Rewards, they are the perfect place to start. They're worth a lot. They can be used on the travel portal, but they can also be transferred to airline partners where you can really maximize the value. So yeah, this card is a huge reason why I'm able to travel for free on business class flights without spending any of my own money. But yeah, again, just a recap, there's no annual fee on this card. You get a flat 1.5% cash back on all purchases, and you're earning Chase points, which are one of my favorites. So for the next part of my list, we're going over to American Express. More specifically, the American Express Business Gold Card. So right now, if you guys do sign up for this card, you get 70,000 points when you spend $10,000. That needs to be done in the first 3 months of owning this card. And depending on when you guys are watching this video, these offers might be a little bit different. They change these all the time, but generally for all these cards, they have pretty good sign-up bonuses. Now, this is a much better looking card than the Chase Business Unlimited, but the annual fee is $295, and this does actually go up to $375 if you apply after February 1st of 2024. So if you want this card, apply for it now, and you'll save a little bit of money on the annual fee. Now, is it worth this annual fee? Yes, especially if you do a lot of spending in certain categories. So anyone of you guys watching this video, if you run any type of ads online, then for sure get this card. This is the go-to card for anyone that runs ads online. Now, there are some limits on this. So to get the 4x points, they're gonna take the spend in the top 2 categories of that month, and they'll apply it to the first $150,000 of spend in that calendar year. Now, what are these categories that you get 4x points in? Well, it's gonna include transit purchases. So that includes trains, taxis, rideshare services, ferries, tolls, parking, buses, and subways. And then also US purchases for advertising, gas stations, and computer hardware and software. So think if you make those types of purchases in your business, then it can make a lot of sense for you to actually get this card. In addition to that, you get 3x points on flights as well as prepaid hotels. That's when you book through the Amex travel website. And then for everything that doesn't fall into those categories, you get 1x rewards. This is a premium card, so there are some benefits you get with it that you don't get with the Chase Business Unlimited card. That's going to include some cash back, some statement credits, global concierge, and of course, the card is made out of metal. Overall, here's a recap. This card does cost some money, $295 per year. It's made of metal. It's a very nice looking card, and you'll only want this card if you can take advantage of those 4X and 3X categories. If not, then the Chase card we talked about earlier is going to be a better deal for you guys. So you guys will really want to run the numbers. The current bonus is 70,000 points when you spend 10,000 in the first 3 months. And yeah, let's move on to the next card. All right, so now we're going back to Chase, and this is the Chase Inc. Business cash card. This is what it looks like. Again, it's not the best looking card, it's just a normal plastic card, but I do use this card for a lot of things, and we'll talk about that in this video. So right now, if you guys use my link down below, you can get a 90,000 point bonus when you sign up and spend $6,000 in the first 3 months. This card is more complicated than the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card. That's because it does have different categories that get you higher percent cash back. So if you click on learn how to apply here, it's going to take us to this page where we can learn more about this card. As you guys can see, the rewards rate from this card go from 1 to 5%. So let's explore those categories. So with this particular card, you get 5% cash back on the first 25K spent in combined purchases at office supply stores and on internet, cable, and phone services. Beyond that, you get 2% cash back on the first 25K spent in purchases at gas stations and restaurants. So yes, if you guys do eat out, this is a better card than the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card. And you guys, my favorite part of this card is that there is no annual fee. So the fact that there's no annual fee on this card, yet it still has that huge sign-on bonus. It's really crazy. It's the perfect time to apply for these cards because I really don't think they're going to have that for that much longer. Usually we only get these huge sign-on bonuses if there is a big annual fee, but the fact that we get these gigantic sign-on bonuses with 0 annual fee, that's just crazy. See, I have multiple of these cards. I have multiple of the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card as well. If you guys have multiple businesses, I encourage you guys sign up, get more than one. These are really good everyday cards to have. So we've already talked about the perks in the other Chase card. This card is very, very similar. You get the extended purchase warranty, car rental coverage, you get free employee cards. And yeah, some of the drawbacks for this card is that there is a foreign transaction fee. So if you do a lot of business outside of the United States, then that 3% fee is going to, cost you guys some money. Also, the boosted rewards, these are actually capped at $50,000 per year in spend. So if you're a business that spends a lot over that, then you're not going to want to put that spend on this card. Overall, it's a great card with no annual fee, a really good sign-on bonus, different categories that can get you as high as 5% cash back. And yeah, overall, it's one of my favorite Chase business cards, and it probably makes a lot of sense for many of you guys watching this video to get this card. All right, so the last card we're talking about in this video is the Granddaddy card. This is the American Express Business Platinum card. It's full metal, so it's really, really cool. It's really heavy, and it definitely does feel like a premium card. Anyways, right now, if you guys use our link down below, this card will get you 120,000 points when you sign up and spend 15K in the first 3 months. Now, the biggest drawback for this card is that there's an annual fee of $695, but I will say this is a very, very premium card. It makes sense why they are charging so much because the benefits you get from this, if you actually use them, it actually makes a lot of financial sense for you as the consumer. In terms of the rewards for this card, you do get 5x points on flights and prepaid hotels when you book on amextravel.com. You also get a boosted 1.5x points back on US construction materials, hardware suppliers, electronic goods retailers, software and cloud system providers, shipping providers, and purchases over $5,000 or more. These are capped at $2 million per year in purchases. So yeah, this is a really great card if you're making huge purchases because you get that 1.5x cash back. If you buy from electronic goods retailers, that 1.5x is also great, but it's really the best if you're just booking travel directly on amextravel.com. For all purchases that aren't in these categories, you get a standard 1x cash back. Yeah, Amex points, they're great. I really like them. I'd say they're just about as good as the Chase Ultimate Rewards points, and there's a ton you guys can do with them. As a premium card, there are also a ton of benefits that come with it. So they have points back offers all the time. You get a $200 airline fee credit. This is per year, so you can spend that money on, let's say, upgrades or food, whatever it is. You get free TSA pre-check or global entry. They have deals with a ton of different companies on statement credits. You get $189 in clear statement credits per calendar year, and you get access to the Global Lounge Collection, which if you travel a lot is really, really amazing. Of course, like we already said, this card is really expensive. It's $695 per year, but I have no problem paying for it because the benefits I get from it greatly outweigh that cost. I will say the categories for this card are not that good. The 5X category, that's only for amextravel.com. The 1.5X category, that's the same as the Chase Business Unlimited card. And then yeah, 1X points back on everything else. It's just whatever. However, if you travel a lot, you want to take advantage of all the different benefits that come with this card, like gold status at Marriott and Hilton hotels, a $400 annual credit for Dell purchases, and all the other benefits we talked about earlier, then this card is going to be really, really good. So yeah, essentially what I recommend you guys do is think about where your business spends money, Think about how much money your business spends and try and come up with 1, 2, or 3 cards that fit your business spending. You can get really creative with it. You guys can get a lot of free points just for signing up, and you can really maximize the rewards you get by choosing what card to use for what type of purchase. Like I said earlier, if you guys are not taking advantage of having business credit cards for your spending, then you're missing out on so much free travel, on so many rewards. And I really just think it is a shame because, you should be taking advantage of this. All the links to the cards we talked about in this video are gonna be down below. You will be helping support the channel if you use those links at no cost to you. So thank you so much in advance. And yeah, hopefully this video gave you guys some insight on my favorite business credit cards that I use extensively within all of my businesses. Never pay with debit, always pay with credit. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys got some value from this video. Again, if you guys want to read the full reviews to each of these cards, feel free to use the links down below. And yeah, like and subscribe if you haven't already. We do a ton of free content on entrepreneurship, investing, and personal finance on this channel. My whole goal is to help you guys become even more financially successful. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.